Hi, I'm Avni Doshi, the author of Burnt Sugar. Burnt Sugar is the story of a young woman named Antara who is facing the difficult dilemma of how to look after her mother, who has recently been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And the problem arises from the fact that her mother never really looked after her as a child. The story is set in Western India in a city called Pune. And it took me 7 years to write, and I wrote it over the course of 8 drafts. It's a story about relationships and motherhood and how to live with the contradiction of loving someone who you really don't like very much. A lot of books were really influential to me through the process of writing this, so I wanted to share some of those with you. The first one is You Too Can Have a Body Like Mine by Alexandra Kleeman. This is the story of a woman living in an unnamed American city. She lives in a house with her roommate, who's kind of a little bit of a stalker, and she has a boyfriend who's addicted to pornography, and she has a very difficult relationship with her appearance and with food. This is a really interesting look at popular culture and the way we live today. And I think what's really interesting about the way Kleeman writes is that she's able to think around really kind of difficult and abstract philosophical concepts, but bring them down to a level that's really accessible to the reader. And her writing style is also really remarkable. Another novel that really influenced me while I was writing is Separation by Katie Kitamura. This is the story of a couple that is recently separated, and the wife finds out that her husband is dead, and she embarks on a journey to find out exactly what happened to him, and through the process learns many things that she never knew about the man she was married to for many years, and also learns a great deal about herself. I think Kitamura's prose is really remarkable as well, and she writes with this kind of precision and detachment that I think is really bold. And lastly, Aftermath by Rachel Cusk. Now this is a memoir, but I think, a lot of authors are called unflinching, but Rachel Cusk is really unflinching. I think she doesn't shy away from talking about any private or personal matters and really gets to the heart of them with a lot of intelligence, and the language that she uses also is really beautiful. This book is about the dissolution of her marriage, but I was also really influenced by her other memoir, which was actually about her experience becoming a mother. So I hope that you'll take some time to check these books out, and thanks for listening.